Hi everyone, this is Francisco, and I wanted to record this video to talk about the fires again. So, as you guys already know, there is the Palisades fire in Los Angeles County, and then there's the other fire, the Eaton fire. Well, I thought of like a bug gas house wrap. Oh yeah, so it's called bug gassing house wrap, I believe. Fumigation, and says, how does fumigation get rid of pests in your home? Well, anyway, you guys see how these images show like this fabric around the home? It's called EcoGuard Pest Management for this particular company. Well, I thought about this type of idea for a house, but with a fire blanket. So these fire blankets they could like withstand a certain amount of fire temperature or whatever. Well, yeah, like I was thinking about these though. I don't know what they're called. It's called Mylar Thermo Blanket. But I don't know if this other fabric will be better. So anyway, figuring out which type of fabric would work better, because some of these homes that burned are or were worth more than, like, I don't know, $20 million or something like that. So if there is a way to call an emergency number to have this done, to protect a home without getting anything out of the home, just leaving everything in there. And obviously these guys are professionals. I'm pretty sure they will turn off the water, they'll turn off the gas, the electricity, and anything else that could potentially cause other problems. Okay, let's just put it that way. So let me type in, what did they say? Mylar thermo? Okay. Mylar thermo fire blanket. It says we've got you covered literally. While camping or hiking, anything can happen. Emergency blanket provides insulation. The foil cover can reflect heat back to the body or deflect heat from the sun. The emergency thermal blanket is made of mylar material that prevents heat loss very efficiently. So I don't know if this will be, something that will be considered for a fire. But anyway, so I thought about that idea. Okay, this idea, which I think, could work. And basically doing this ahead of the fire, having a team go in there, even if they charge you guys like $2 million or $1 million, for the safety of your home. So, depending on the value of your home, these people will charge a certain percentage to do this type of thing. But with the fire blanket. So let's type it in. Or let's type in what was the most expensive house that burned in the Palisades fire? It says 125 million. Succession mansion destroyed in LA wildfires. Most expensive home in the Palisades had 18 bedrooms, rented for $450,000 per month. So let's look at some images on that one. So I think these are all the ones that burned. Revealed, LA's most expensive and Upulent properties in danger of turning to ash as devastating California, blah blah blah. This one's 78 million. This one's 37 million. This one's 50 million. This one's 24 million. So let's see here. I really don't know what this Succession mansion is in LA, but let's look it up. The most expensive home in the Pacific Palisades has been destroyed in the Los Angeles wildfires. The 18-bedroom mansion, which featured sweeping views out to the Pacific Ocean, was worth an eye-popping $125 million, per the Daily Mail, who first reported on its incineration. So it appears like it might have been this one right here. You know, which is very, very sad. You know, and all these fires are super sad. I mean, it's crazy. It's super, super crazy. So, this is the before and then after. Before, after, before, after. And you guys can see it right here. This piece of whatever this was that didn't burn. And then you guys can see the top balcony section, which is right here. And then you guys can see the grass with the concrete little lines here. You guys can see those lines in the image. The palm trees didn't they don't really, I mean, it's obvious that this image was taken like over here somewhere in the walkway or something. This one was taken like with a drone or something like that. But yeah, this was a big house, whatever. Okay, so it got destroyed. Okay, so right there, 125 million. So how much would it cost to have one, like, some of this material wrapped around the whole property? Okay, to prevent it from burning. Okay, let's say, well, I think it's simple math. If we say like 10% of 125 million will be, whoa, honestly, that's, shit, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even pay my tithing to church, so I have no idea what the 10% will be. But thank God for calculators. So 125 million. Divided by 0.10, I think that's the correct way to do it. No. Shit. I don't even know how to do this. $125 million. Well, let me see. Hold on. You know, if I were to get my tithing on a weekly basis, I get $300 a week. So 300 divided by .10. No, that's 3,000. That would be impossible. $300 times .10. 30. Okay, now that is correct math. $30 a week. So 125 million. Okay, times .10 is $12,500,000. So that's how much it will cost, or that's how much it would have cost. That mansion that was valued at $125 million just for that fire blanket. And let's assume your home is, there's different types of homes. So let's assume that there's another home, but it was only valued at $5 million. So 5 million times .10, which is 10%, it will cost $500,000, $500,000. And the company could say, well, don't worry, just call us, we'll get the job done, but once we do it, you have to pay. You have to pay whether the fire goes through there or not. And we will leave it up. We will leave it on your property for as long as you want. Sounds fair, right? Easy money. Easy little hustle. So imagine this, but the fire blanket. And the fire's going in that direction. With technology and stuff like that. As soon as you get those warnings on your phone, fire warnings, alerts. It says emergency alert, severe, fire warning in this area, evacuate now. So if it says that, you could call the company up, hey, we need you to come over here right now and get this shit installed, and I'll give you the 10% of my home's value. Fuck it. And I don't know how long it takes for these guys to get this thing set up, but let's look it up. How long does it take a temp fumigation service company to wrap it home? Let's type it entirely. It says, how long after fumigation tenants removed is it safe to return to home? How long is a home tented for fumigation? How long does it take to tent a home or house? Okay, perfect. It says, from preparation to treatment to aeration, the entire fumigation process can take about 24 to 72 hours depending on the size of the house and the outdoor conditions. So if there's fire, it might make a difference. But I'm thinking, we don't know how many employees we're talking about here. But if a company specialized in fire blankets, like let's say these companies here that do this tent fumigation, if they decided to invest in some of this fabric or material to advertise in case there is a wildfire in any part of the world, maybe I'm thinking, they could transport it with a helicopter or some type of cargo plane or something, or they could deliver it with a vehicle. I don't know. It all depends, right? But anyway, so there's a large amount of employees, like a huge amount of employees. They could probably have this thing up much quicker than the estimated 24 to 72 hours. Okay. So and this is only like for people that would want to have this done. So it's optional. It'll be 100% optional. If you don't give a fuck, no one else will. If you do give a fuck, well, just pay the money. And you're going to sign a contract. Whether the fire goes there or not, you still have to pay. And maybe the company could decide, oh, it's okay, you can pay us in payments. Or whatever the case may be. They might ask for a deposit. Down payment, I don't know. But either way, these people will get the job done. Presumably, if they were advertising it. Okay? But yeah, this is an idea that I'm kind of thinking about. And, maybe with technology and like the city hall, they have the blueprints of the homes, so they could easily get like a general idea or the exact measurements of the home. And computers can print this stuff out really, really quickly, so that they can install it like almost immediately. Because there is no limit to all this stuff. So anyways, so I thought this was a pretty cool idea. And some homes are small, they're not very large. So some homes are very large, but like the other one, 125 million, and they're only paying $12,500,000 for that one. A company wouldn't mind hiring a bunch of guys to go and wrap a home and evacuate. The owner of the company will pay their employees. They could even pay them a extra, like a bonus, for doing the service in an emergency situation. So at the end of the day, everyone will be happy. And that's just the way it is. Because some people, whether people are happy or not, if they're not the owners of the business, it's like, oh well, you're not the business owner, so you don't make all the profit like business owners do. It is what it is. Oh, and the other thing I was thinking about, for not regarding any of this stuff, is still pertaining to the fires, any type of wildfire or home that is burnt or burning, for firefighters, extinguishing a house fire. Okay. So, I think this is a perfect example right here. These guys are using so much water. It's ridiculous how much water they're using. Like, we're talking a lot of gallons, and I don't even know how many gallons. But what I was thinking, well, first let's look up how many gallons are in a fire truck. It says the water tank capacity of a fire truck can range from 500 to over 5,000 gallons depending on the type of truck and its intended use. Well, another question I wanted to ask is, how many gallons per minute a fire hose per minute. Whoa. Fire apparatus magazine. The big considerations for medium diameter hose line purchases: fire apparatus, fire trucks, fire engines, blah blah blah. Figure 1, charged hose weights. Hose diameter 2 inches. Gallons per 100 feet. 16.32. Water weight in pounds 136. So let's just round up to like 20 gallons per it says per 100 feet. I mean, I don't even know how to do this math, honestly. Okay, how many gallons per minute does a fire hose how many gallons per minute does a water hose? Let's type in gush out. It says, right here, 75 gallons per minute. 1 through 1.5 inch fire hose nozzle. Swivel fitting 1 through 1.5 inch inside waterway 1 through 3/8 of an inch. 75 gallons per minute at 100 psi. Straight stream and fog. Shut off ball valve. Full pistol grip. Water and chemical capable. Wide applications. Okay, so I'm actually glad that it said at 100 psi. Okay, because that's what I wanted to really get at in this video. Introducing kind of like a pressure washer idea to the firefighter trucks. Pressure washer. And they have different tips. The tips, tips, water tips. So the tips are like measured by degree. So the red one is 0 degrees, which is a straight shot, which is something like this one. It says straight stream, so it's going to be like this one, straight stream, straight shot. But I'm thinking, instead of all that and wasting, hundreds of gallons of water in a matter of, there's 20 gallons per minute. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. In 5 minutes, it'll be 100 gallons of water gone. Okay? What I'm proposing It is some type of mister. Something that will it will produce a lot of air, a lot of wind, but it will introduce a lot of moisture. Kind of like a mister. Nozzle. Yeah, like this. Kind of like a mister. So it could mist. Oh, it says fog. Fog, mist, nozzle. So maybe that's what this was referring to. But it's only at 100 psi. So it says straight stream and fog. So we will have the 0 degree, which is the straight shot, and then the fog, which is probably like this. But it's only 100%. It's only at 100 psi, and pressure washers are PSI. They actually have more psi pressure. It says 100. It doesn't say 100% psi. It says 100 at 100 psi. Is that 100% psi? I don't really know. But there's psi ranges for different types of pressure washers. Light duty, 1,000 through 1,500 psi. Medium duty, 1,500 through 2,000 psi. Heavy duty, 2,000 through 3,000 psi. Extra heavy duty, over 3,000 psi. Good for cleaning heavily stained driveways and caked on dirt. Pressure washers psi, commercial grade. Okay, so this is more of a commercial grade pressure washer. Okay, and obviously looking into the psi. Pressure per minute, psi, what does it stand for? It stands for pressure something, I don't know. Let's see here. So, wait, what was the other one? Right, I just read them off right now. Wait, let me go back real quick. Oh, right here. Oh, okay, so the extra heavy duty was 3,000 psi. But this is probably for citizens that own a home. Okay, so there's a huge difference. So we're going to look at some commercial stuff, some commercial grade stuff that will be used more for like firefighters. Okay, right here it says I can see 8,000 psi pressure. It says commercial pressure washers typically have a psi of 3,200 through 8,000. Pressure washers with a psi of 2,500 and through 4,000 are considered ideal for commercial and heavy duty applications. A unit with too low of a psi might struggle to remove stubborn grime and grease, while one with too high of a psi could damage sensitive surfaces or equipment. But in a fire situation, it's like, who gives a fuck about any of that shit? It's just a matter of turning off, extinguishing the fire. That's all it really comes down to. And all this is here is a fucking engine that allows water to go through the wand, and at a super rapid pressure or whatever. So these things are super powerful. I mean, I don't know if any of you have ever like witnessed or seen anyone use a pressure washer. Maybe some of you have used a pressure washer. I mean, these things are super powerful. Super powerful. And some of them are highly dangerous. Especially 8,000 psi pressure. That's super powerful. That'll probably blow me away, okay? But I'm thinking fire truck. So I'm thinking, if the same engine is used, because we're looking at these pressure washers, right? And all it is a freaking engine. So if we look at a firefighter engine, engine motor, I'm thinking that the same freaking engine that can move this big old heavy machine could create some type of psi pressure for the fire water yellow water sources. Yeah, these things. So the firefighters will connect this little thing, the hoses, to this little thing, and it will go to the truck, and then from the truck it will produce more psi pressure. But instead of wasting a lot of gallons per minute, it will actually produce more wind, but super powerful wind, and of course it's going to cause a lot of things to go everywhere, including the ambers and everything. But I think this will be a super rapid way of turning off the flames, like almost instantly. Poof! It'll just go away. Like, Just one push of the freaking nozzle, it will just go poof. Imagine that. You know, if you guys have like over 10,000 psi pressure and you guys have it in the fog mode, I think that it will do the job like almost instantly. So going back to this right here, this I didn't mean to click on it. This right here, all of these flames will just be puffed out instantly. And then you know, with the mist, it will just, you know, like kill the ambers and extinguish the fire ultimately. But you know, this is ridiculous. Way too much water, you know. And in the Palisades fire, they ran out of water. They ran out of water. It's all over the internet. These guys ran out of water. I don't know if it was plumbing issues, but they did bring up that there is a dam or something like that, and they were planning on doing some maintenance on it, and I don't know if they had to drain it so that they could do the maintenance on it. But while they were doing that, the freaking fires broke out, and they ran out of water. So I don't know if it was a maintenance issue or if it was just broken or something. I don't know. Or maybe they didn't have enough water in that dam for whatever reason. So I don't really know the reason why they ran out of water, but all I know is that they did run out of water. Run out of water. Run out of water. Completely dry. How Los Angeles firefighters ran out of water. A firefighter works with a fire hydrant as a structure blazes in the background. A firefighter in Pacific Palisades tapping into a fire hydrant. Oh, that's what they're called, fire hydrants. But anyway, it's probably this one right here. But these things didn't have any water. It says, how did Palisades, the city of Palisades, or the city in the county of Los Angeles, run out of water? It says, or did it? Look at that. It says, or did it? I don't know what that means. But that's it looks like a YouTube video. But yeah, look at this. This was like the dam here, I think. It says, Newsom orders probe into why Pacific Palisades reservoir, it was a reservoir, was offline during fires. Blah blah blah. I don't really know, but look at this. No water whatsoever. It's completely dry. So all I'm saying is that instead of wasting water, it will be conserved and used wisely. That's all I'm trying to get at. Because with the water coming out of especially in the fog, mister of the nozzles, the fog setting for the pressure washer wands, if we look at the fog mode, it's going to create a lot of wind, and it's going to use up less water. Okay, so this is just what I'm bringing up. I mean, you people probably don't give a shit about the water and how much water you people use. Like, you guys are used to using a lot of water, especially for one home. Like, fuck it, drench it, soak it up, fucking allow it to get water damage. Who gives a shit? Right? Let the motherfucker flood for all of you, for all that. No, wait, what was I gonna say? For all that you care or whatever, like, you people that just don't give a fuck about that. That's the least of your concerns. But since we have this issue with the water running out, and if it is an issue, then that's when I would recommend using the mister setting. But it's not going to be something, like in citizens, backyard parties, where the water's like gently misting out. And oh my god, it's wetting me. Oh my god, can you feel that? It's misty. No, like, what I'm talking about will fucking blow you motherfuckers away. And have you all drenched up in a matter of fucking seconds. With the firefighter, trucks, hoses. Alright? So, that's all I was trying to say. So, I hope that this helps. Maybe there's reasons why they don't go about it that way. But look at this. Look at all this water just going right there. And this water is not recyclable. Like, I mean, it could be recyclable if they have a pump downstream or something like that, to filter it and reuse it. Or fuck it, just reuse it fucking dirty. Like, I don't know. But right here it looks like it's just going on the dirt. Oh, and I do have some other videos talking about, like, ways to turn off and extinguish fires, and I uploaded them on my YouTube account's channel. Okay. Oh, and keep in mind that people have died. Okay? So, nothing about this is a joke. It says LA wildfires 2025 alive, deadly California fires, death toll on the rise. Okay, that's what it says right there in this little section right here in the on this website. Okay, YouTube. But anyway, I have an account with them, and they allow me to upload my videos there. So I thank YouTube, for all their support in allowing people to freely share whatever is in their minds without any discrimination. Because everyone has a different, outlook. People have different opinions. And it's kind of fucked up. Like Facebook. Facebook decided to take down my Facebook account for whatever fucking reason. Because if I post up a picture of myself without a t-shirt, this post is not allowed on Facebook. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are we, fucking in elementary school? So I don't agree with a lot of these little rules that these people out there are set tripping about. Okay? I believe that everyone in the world should have the freedom to post whatever the fuck they desire, whether motherfuckers like it or not. And if someone complains about it, then they should just be blocked. Like, okay, you don't want to see my post, bitch? Like, you can't see them. Because you people don't know if people out there are attacking an individual. Like, have you guys ever had a friend ask you, "Oh, can I borrow your cell phone or your tablet?" Like, you people never know what the fuck they're doing. On your phone. Like, they could literally go on your phone, type in someone's fucking Facebook profile, and block it. Or some shit like that. Just because they don't like the person. Some shit like that, I don't know. I mean, these people block me on Facebook. And there's a lot of discrimination, trust me. So, yeah, and if you guys go to, like, X videos, the website is adult porn videos. There's all kinds of people fucking each other. There's girls on girls, guys on guys. There's group sex. The titles are, like, way off. Like, the mother fucking the son, the father fucking the daughter, the brother and sister fucking each other. Like, literally, that is really up there, on X videos. And there's a bunch of other shit. And it's up there. It's like, it's normal. No one's blocking their shit. No one's flagging their content. Okay, it's like, it's like whatever. It's acceptable. If you want to go watch some shit like that, go watch it. If you don't, then don't. But what these motherfuckers did to my Facebook account was fucking straight out fucking scandalous. But anyway, going back to my videos, I just wanted to share my videos here regarding some of the fire videos that I have created not that long ago. So this cell tower fire in Riverside, California was an actual fire that was happening out here in Riverside, and in the video it shows a lot of firefighters arriving to the scene. So this one is like whatever, but this one, Palisades maintenance and construction repairs before the fire 2025, that was regarding the fire. It says fires cause another state of emergency January 2025. So yeah, I uploaded that video. And and then there's this one, how people and technology can assist in future fires ideas 2024, and it was published on December 11, 2024, and it's 2 hours and 25 minutes. And I have some other ones on my YouTube account. So, if you guys like this video, and you guys could find my channel by just going to youtube.com/@ Francisco Contreras 4450. Okay, and all of my videos are here, and yeah, like, you guys can search most likely across my YouTube channel of my zooming into my videos, so you guys can search. I don't know, you guys can type in like fire, and then anything related to fire will pop up. This one says fire prevention, September 29th, 2020. And yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff. Lake Elsinore, active fire from Riverside, California, right off the La Sierra Avenue area, 2024. So, I recorded this video, and I don't know, there's just a bunch of other stuff here. Yeah, so you guys just have to do your due diligence if you guys are really interested in this type of stuff. But yeah, for the most part, that's all I have for this video. Just those two ideas. That's all it was in this video, okay? The first one was like the tent house wrap for pests, but in this case it will be so the fire won't burn your home, obviously, at a 10% rate. based on the value of your home. And the second one was the PSI pressure, like in the mister setting, the fog setting, with very powerful winds, so I could use less water, and so I could instantly put out the actual flames. Obviously the coals will still be there, and from my experience with fires, if the flame is instantly extinguished, it could ignite right away, like very rapidly. So it's obvious that firefighters will continue to saturate the home with the fog setting, so it won't reignite. But however, this will give ample amount of time for the firefighters to enter any structure that's on fire, and it will basically temporarily pause the fire, therefore providing firefighters with additional time to extract any survivors, anyone that might be trapped inside of a home or commercial building. It'll basically provide that time for them to go in there and pull people to safety, okay, without them getting burned, because remember, the flames will be temporarily extinguished. Alright, so if and when they turn off the water, the mister setting, it will reignite right before your very eyes in less than a second. That's just the way it is. I already know that from experience. Okay? So because I mean, if you guys look at my channel, there's a lot of videos where I have like a little bonfire or whatever, controlled fire. So and this was like back in the day, okay, when I was younger and stuff. I haven't started any type of fire besides like once or twice in a little container with like vegetable oil, just to have like a little bonfire. But I haven't had like a real actual bonfire that I have started ever since the fire department came to our home here, because I had started a bonfire, but I was burning like stuff that I shouldn't have. I wasn't allowed to. And yeah, they came and I got in trouble. So I haven't started any fires ever since, and I'm not planning on starting any fires. Okay, because it's very dangerous, and I'm actually glad that they came and helped me out. Because I have mental issues. I forget a lot. Just today, I think it's the lack of sleep that is affecting my mind. Because this morning, I grabbed the nail gun. When I went to work, we work for construction work, and we had a nail gun, and we were putting stuff away, and I put it in the wrong drawer, and then my boss was like, this doesn't belong here. He was like, how long have you been working for me? Like, it doesn't belong here. And I only had 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 hours of sleep. Basically. So I completely spaced out. So yeah, I mean, people forgetting stuff and playing around with fire doesn't go hand in hand. It's like Finding Nemo. It's like Dory playing around with fire. The forgetful fish. The forgetful fish. It says Dory is a blue tang fish with short-term memory loss. That's me. And the Pixar animated film series Finding Nemo and Finding Dory, she is known for her childlike optimism and ability to communicate with humans and whales. So it's like Dory playing around with fires and then forgetting all about it. I mean, doesn't go together, right? So yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to share these 2 quick ideas with all of you. That's all this video is regarding. Those 2 ideas. And I hope this stuff works and it helps. But I don't know. I think it's possible that firefighters are using up way too much water and wasting it. Especially in a huge fire like this one. The Palisades fire. It's 23,713 acres that have been burned as of yet. And it's only 61% contained, which is really, really good. Because I was looking at some videos, some overview videos that people posted on YouTube, and the fire looked very, very bad, like super bad. Like, it looked like 0% contained, and it did a lot of damage. Oh wait, this is YouTube. Hold on. I can't be watching this. Sorry. It says Palisades fire, 52 containment, more winds expected. So these people are working around the clock, putting these fires out. So that's the reason why I am taking the time to record all this stuff, because I think that there could be things that we're just missing. It's possible. Even though these people have a lot of experience, okay, a ton of experience. They're super, super trained at what they do. Okay, but yeah, like, this is an overview right here. Like, look at this. It doesn't look contained at all. But it was way worse. So, and it did a lot of damage. So, we have to give these guys some credit, because they're out there, working their butts off. And oh yeah, there's a Palisades fire, sunset. And it looks like super red, the sun. Look at that. That looks so crazy, right? There's another one. Yeah, this one right here. And it looks like super, super red and stuff. But yeah, so yeah, this is some pretty intensive stuff. And these people, they ran out of fire. They ran out of water. I said fire. They ran out of fire. No, they ran out of water. And you guys can see, like, look at this. These are some city lights right here. These are homes down here, and this is the fire all the way around. And there's like high winds and stuff, and they were talking about no rain. There haven't been any rain. There's like no moisture in the air, and oh yeah, and then they ran out of water to make matters worse. And then I talk about the winds. So yeah, there's a number of things that are making this like super Tetris, daunting, terrifying, scary, that type of thing. But thank God that it's 61% contained. Praise God for that. And this stuff was really, really bad to the point where firefighters from Mexico and Canada had to come to help put this fire out. And it's not just this one. There's also the Eaton fire. And it says that this one is 87% contained, and it burned 14,021 acres, and also in the Los Angeles County. So, super sad stuff, super, super sad stuff. So yeah, it's unbelievable. And there's been already 25 deaths, okay? 25 deaths. And then there's a YouTube video that said something about the death toll rising. So who knows how many people actually died. But yeah, this here is no joke. This stuff right here is the worst thing that could have happened to all of us, because it's going to affect everyone, believe me. It really is. But yeah, if there's ever a fire, and you guys live over here or whatever, you guys can call your bank up and get that loan, and pay that company to go and put that tent up for you people. Especially if you value your home. If you don't, then oh well. You don't give a shit, no one else gives a shit. You don't have the money, oh well. No one gives a shit either. Just pay for fire insurance, house insurance. But if you really care about your home, and you have the extra money just laying around, that's when this idea will be excellent. And maybe you guys can have the tent there at your home, so you could just call the company up. Hey, we had a tent here. It's for it's like a fire blanket, and we need you guys to come over here and wrap the whole home with this pre-fabricated fire blanket specifically for our home. That's another option another route you people can take. And in the future, if you guys like this idea, it could be tested. Like, let's say we choose this home right here, and this home gets wrapped up, and then we ignite all these other homes on purpose, just to see how it will affect this home with the fire blanket, if it will burn or not. And if it doesn't affect it, then great. But all these other ones it'll just be flat land, ash, and then this one will be there, like hello, like saying hello, almost like saying hello. Oh, I clicked on it. Sorry, fuck. I didn't mean to. Oh shit. Let me close that out. Sorry. It's because I seen this home right here. It looks like it didn't burn. It looks like there's a structure here that didn't burn, while all these other ones did. So that's how it will kind of be. So it's like, oh look at, there's a roof right here. Something didn't burn here. Maybe like the guest house. And it looks like they had some type of concrete wall, which helped this structure not to burn. So when you guys think about installing a fence, if you're thinking about installing some PVC plastic fence, or a wooden fence, or a brick fence, I would recommend installing a brick fence, because it's non-flammable, and that's what possibly saved this structure right here from burning to the ground. You guys can see it's right here. So at the end of the day, it's all about using wisdom as well. Because it was like, what would that be considered, like a fire blocker? It was kind of like a firewall. So the coals wouldn't, even though it wasn't built for that purpose, but the coals weren't allowed to go near this home, even though the possibility was there for that to happen. But yeah, it looks like an angel of God, an angel of death came and just did this shit on purpose. This is really, really, really bad. It looks like people came out here with some freaking flame torches, flamethrowers, and just burned all this to the ground. That's what it looks like to me, anyway. Oh yeah, and there's a lot of people who left their cars, and then they had to bring this big old tank, and it just moved them over all the cars. You know, from very expensive to like low end cars, because the fire truck there's structure building. I mean, there's a structure burning up the hill, and the firefighter trucks couldn't get through because of all these vehicles, so they just moved this shit the fuck out of the way, and provided a way through. Excuse me, my eyes are burning. My eyes are bothering me. Look at this. It says Volkswagen Beetle survives Palisades fire. A little slug bug vehicle. What's it called? This thing is probably worth millions now. Millions. You know, if the house burned for 125 million and this little thing survived, well, like nothing else did, this thing is worth a lot of money. It has history. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I gotta go. My battery's dying. Everything's dying. Everything is going on energy saver. Energy saving mode. Energy saver mode. You know, conserve your energy, people. Allow your hearts to rest. Stay calm. Be reassured that the fires are getting put out and extinguished. Don't fret. This will all be behind us. You know, more things are going to happen. More natural disasters are going to happen in the year 2025. Don't worry. You guys will hear all about it. It's only a matter of time. There's a lot of other things that happened, and no one's talking about them in 2024. Tsunamis, earthquakes, fires, tornadoes. So, we have to think about stuff to prevent stuff from happening. And I'm sorry, was I talking about fires right now? Dory? Was I? Was I Dory? question mark. Dory. Was I just talking about fires? Or do I need to say that in well language? Actually, I don't know how to speak well. So maybe you could, communicate with the whales. Maybe you could speak in tongues for me. Because I don't understand. I don't understand either. None of the shit. But anyways, these were just some ideas that I had. Okay, people? That's all it comes down to. Alright, that's all it comes down to. Just 2 ideas. Where were they again? Do you people remember? Let's talk about it. The fire blankets for the homes. And the second one was the fire hydrant, fire hoses, the nozzles, the sprayer. Not wasting a lot of water, but conserving it. Least what? Least we run out of water. I mean, and there was so much water that was used that an avalanche actually happened. Palisades fire, avalanche. Avalanche destroys home. Oh, right here. Los Angeles home survived fire only to be damaged by landslide. No wonder it didn't come up. Landslide. Yep, right here. So, it survived the fire, like I said, right here. But then a freaking landslide came and cracked it in half. Just like, Jesus Christ, when he was crucified, and the veil was torn in half. Watch. Let me look it up real quick. Jesus Christ. Crucifixion. Veil. Torn in half. Yep, right here. The veil from the Holy of Holies was torn in half. The tabernacle. I think that's what it was called. Tabernacle. Tabernacle temple. Anyways, I don't have time to be researching stuff. But since people were saying quote unquote apocalyptic events, apocalyptic stuff, quote unquote,